Good morning, it's me again, just come back from another run. And whilst I've been running, I've been thinking about another subject I want to talk to you about today. And that subject is attitude, and why attitude is so important within the teams and the people you employ, and why it's certainly important in terms of customer service and sales environments. You see, the people with positive attitudes, that attitude reflects and resonates with the customers and the people you deal with. Many years ago, there was a research done by the Rockefeller Group, which underpins exactly this theory. And that research asked a very important question: why people took their business elsewhere, why they decided not to continue doing business with organizations. The stats are alarming. 1% is easy, basically, they die. People die, they can't do business any longer. 3% of people stopped doing business, effectively because they relocated, went to a different geographical location, and needed to find new suppliers, etc. 5% of people was because of a friend. So that's an indirect referral, or maybe a friend is providing a service. They then decided to take their business elsewhere, indirectly or directly, with a friend that they know or the contact they know. 9% of people basically stopped doing business because of competitor reasons, and that makes absolute sense. It's a very cluttered marketplace. So we are going to lose business to the competition, but we need to minimize that. 14% is alarming, because this is when things start to go wrong. This is when customers get dissatisfied. And if customers are dissatisfied, they vote with their feet and they take their business elsewhere. Price can come into that. But the most startling statistic of the lot is 68%. 68% of customers stopped doing business because they just didn't feel that the people that they were doing business with cared enough about them. They felt that their business wasn't valued. They felt as though the organization didn't care, that the attitude was indifferent, and really, regardless, wouldn't care whether they took their business elsewhere. And that's exactly what they did. They stopped doing business. And that's startling, because when you think about the amount of money and research and the time you may spend in terms of lead generation and marketing, what is the point when you're consistently searching for new customers because you can't retain the existing customers that you've got? So the message basically is, look at your people, look at your organization, look at your values, look at your culture, look at your leadership, and ask yourself the question, is the service that you're providing as good as it can be? And what underpins that, the attitude of the people within the organization, across the organization, in terms of the service that you provide to your customers. That's the key to retaining the customers. Provide great service. Employ people who can demonstrate a great attitude, that positive attitude. And the fact is that you'll keep customers more likely than lose them. And you'll be able to reduce your marketing budget as well, because you won't have to be constantly searching for new customers. As Clement Stone once said many, many years ago, the famous philanthropist and businessman, there's very little difference in people. The little difference is attitude. The big difference is whether that attitude is positive or negative. And on that note, I'm off to have a shower. Have a lovely Wednesday. Great seeing you again, maybe same time next week. Have a good day.